coming up, and it's down about 0.6%, 25,245. You've got the Nifty Bank, which is starting about 0.5% lower, 59,600 or so, yeah, so 59,600 or so. And you've got, what else? Nifty Mid-Cap is down about 1.25%. The Small Cap Index is coming up with a 1% cut as well. So across the board, it's lower. And 200 points is what that translates into on the small cap space. 25,258 on the Nifty is what we have. The Nifty heat map coming up on your screen, and it is a sea of red. Asian Paints, Power Grid, Grasim, Titan, 4 names in the green, everything else in the red. Hindalco, Tata Steel, ONGC, some of the top performing metal stocks are lower. ONGC had a big move yesterday. That is under pressure, although oil prices are up. 145 down on the Nifty. Rima.
Well, metal is the big drag today. The Nifty Metal Index is opened with a cut of near 4%, so profit booking after the meteoric rise. Hindalco, Tata Steel, JSW Steel under pressure. Eternal is losing in sympathy with Swiggy. Swiggy down nearly 5%, while Eternal is down close to about 2.5%. Earlier this week, Eternal had a pretty good rally, so some profit booking is also visible there. Eternal is still up nearly 4% so far this week, though year-to-date it's under pressure. Some of the PSUs are weakening in trade, so Coal India add that to the list. M&M has been the rank underperformer this week. M&M is down nearly 5%, and since the start of this year, M&M is down close to about 10%. IT is weak in trade. Again, maybe the Microsoft earnings, the stock price was down nearly 10%. Cloud business slowing down versus expectations could be weighing on HCL Tech, Infosys and TCS this morning. ITC numbers were fine. Actually, Q3 numbers were pretty good, but the street is concerned that how the excise duty hike effective 1st February will affect the future. So ITC has opened up on the flatter side. NTPC, Bajaj Auto report numbers later today, and both those stocks are seeing some amount of weakness ahead of that. Tata Motors commercial vehicle numbers look pretty okay. The top line growth of 17%. But the stock is down 3%. So Tata Motors commercial vehicles, I was reading a Motilal Oswal note, but according to them, margins have missed expectations, and plus the stock had seen a good rally since the start of the year. So some profit booking is visible there. On the way up, it's Aurobindo Pharma, which is the big star today on the back of the minimum import price on penicillin, which will support Aurobindo Pharma. According to analysts, there could be an EBITDA boost of a maximum of nearly 700 crore rupees, so pretty sizable for Aurobindo Pharma. Other large cap gainers include a Nestle, a Dr. Reddy's, Interglobe Aviation. BEL is one of the few defense stocks at fresh highs, and very strong price action and volumes earlier this week, and BEL manages to open up in the green.
All right, the casualty of the morning actually is South Indian Bank, because, the MD and CEO, Mr. Seshadri, he is, not going to be continuing his term. He's going to be looking to pursue activities of personal interest post the completion of his term, which ends in September 2026. So that explains why that stock, in fact, is getting slammed back. It's down big time in today's trading session. The positive earnings reaction, though, has come in from Sirma. That stock, in fact, is up close to around 4%. So big move is what we're seeing out there. And Hindustan Copper, just take a look at that volatility. The low of the day that we're seeing on this particular name is 680. The stock is now at around 730. So massive move is what you're seeing in these metal space. But the metal space itself is not for the faint-hearted. You need to be prepared for these kind of moves. You've seen it on the upside. Now, sometimes you'll see it even on the downside as well. So that's a bunch of stocks that are moving around. What else is in focus? Well, a few stocks. Actually, Walchand Nagar is up close to around 8%, moving on fairly good volumes. So that's bursting away on the upside. Cupid is another stock that's doing pretty well. That, remember, has seen a sharp correction from the recent peak as well. So after a while, the advanced decline ratio firmly in favor of the number of stocks that are declining. Close to around 1,900 stocks declining compares to around 450 stocks that are advancing. Let's see whether or not they can get closer to each other ahead of the big budget 2026.
Absolutely. And I think, we're just starting, so there will be more as we go through the motions of the first 5-10 minutes or so. And there will be reversals, and as there always is in that sense. So more in terms of stocks, etc., coming up.